Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I see people making their final predictions for this game before it releases, so I decided, you know what, why not do the same? So I want to make my final predictions, and I do mean final predictions. My predictions of Newcomers, Echo Fighters, returning stages that have yet to be revealed. I'm not going to touch on any new stages, since, just should go without saying that there will be at least some more new stages. The Spirits mode, those other modes, and when I think this will all be announced. So, I'm actually not going to start off with characters. I'm going to start off with stages. So we're going to go over every stage that has yet to be revealed. That being I'm going to go in order of game. So from Smash 64, we got Sector Z and Planet Zebes, or Zebes, however you say it. From Super Smash Bros. Melee, Icicle Mountain, and Mushroom Kingdom, and Poke Floats. From Brawl, we got Rumble Falls, Picto Chat, and yeah, that's two. From Smash 3DS, we got Rainbow Road and Pac Maze. And from Smash Wii U, we got a whopping 5 stages, being Jungle Hijinks, Pyrosphere, Orbital Gate Assault, Woolly World, and the Miiverse stage, as well as Stage Builder, also being MIA. We'll talk about those in order of game, and we'll talk about what I think their chances are of returning, or I'll actually list the ones I think will be returning. That being Sector Z, Planet Zebes, Mushroom Kingdom, Poke Floats, Picto Chat, Rainbow Road, Pac Maze, Jungle Hijinks, Orbital Gate Assault, and Woolly World. And I'll talk about Stage Builder in a bit. I believe that will return too. But yeah, let's talk about this. So first we'll talk about Planet Zebes and Sector Z. There's not a whole lot to say about these. Just, you know, the main argument I hear a lot about these two stages is that they're Planet Zebes is very similar to Brintstar, and Sector Z is very similar to Corneria, and they're both returning in Smash Ultimate. However, that shouldn't really stop Sakurai from including these two stages, because these are fan favorite stages, and yeah, again, they already have, I guess, updated versions already in the game, but they are, like, you need... Sakurai wants this to be the ultimate Smash, and he's only leaving out 2 stages from the first Smash. I don't think he would do that. I think if he's bringing back the 7 other stages, playable stages, from the original Smash, he should definitely bring back these 2. There's no point in leaving these 2 out. Plus, this isn't really a good argument, but you gotta keep that nostalgia. The nostalgia is something that, you know, it's supposed to be kicking in with this game too. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that these 2 stages are coming back. This next one, as we move on to Melee, Mute City. This also falls into the same argument, too similar to, you know, Port Town Aerodive, but it is pretty different. Like, I'd say this differentiates from Port Town Aerodive, as it's a really fun stage. There are certain areas where where you stop at, and you don't stop there at any areas like that in Port Town. The only similarity is really that, like, it's like a transitional stage, I guess, for lack of a better term, and cars come to hit you. It's one of those stages, like Port Town Aerodive, or like Delfino Plaza, stages like that. I believe it's gonna come back because, well, I want the stage to come back since it is one of my personal favorites. Plus, it would look great in HD. Plus, Mute City from the 3DS version of the Smash came out. Okay, no, it was more like revealed, but it was renamed Mute City SNES. Sure, the Game Boy, the Dreamland game level stage on the 3DS version was renamed Dreamland GB, but that's because the N64 stage Dreamland is a thing, and it's in Smash Ultimate. So why did Mute City from the 3DS version need a renaming if this one's not going to be in it? Maybe because this one will be in it. So yeah. This next stage, Icicle Mountain, which I personally hate, and I believe like everyone else does. I don't want to speak for anyone, but I believe the vast majority does not like this stage, which is probably why it's not being shown, and probably why it won't be in the game. Because Sakurai, this is basically Super Smash Bros. Fan service the game. And Sakurai wants to please the fans. That's his biggest goal for this game. He wants to please the fans. So by doing that, he wouldn't include any vertical scrolling stages like Icicle Mountain, the worst stage in Super Smash Bros. Melee. So yeah, I think this one's cut. The next up, while we're still talking about Melee stages, is Polka Floats. Now, Polka Floats is a fan favorite, so I believe that alone should be why it should come back. Plus, it's the only Pokemon stage that hasn't been revealed for this game yet, and it would be cool to see some new Pokemon and see these Pokemon in HD. It's like, you know, Squirtle is one of these Pokemons you fight on, and he's a playable character, so can't have that. But yeah, this is a really random and weird stage, though. You see, you start off on one Pokemon, fighting on top of a Pokemon, and then as another Pokemon appears, you have to get to that Pokemon, and the stage will scroll vertically when you have to go to the Pokemon, so it's not always an auto-scrolling stage that's vertical. It's not like Icicle Mountain. It's more like Rainbow Ride or Rainbow Cruise. I think it's Rainbow Ride. But like this one's even better because, like, sure, Rainbow Ride starts off frozen, but then you get to some point and then the rest of the fight is vertically scrolling, which is annoying. This one, if you get to the right Pokemon, the stage is fine. Alright? So, just for the fact that it's a fan favorite alone should be the reason why it should come back. I think this one's coming back. I can't find any gameplay for this one, so I'm just gonna pop up the image. But Mushroom Kingdom, this will definitely need a renaming, since the Mushroom Kingdom stage from the first Smash Bros. Game is here. Maybe call this one Mushroom Kingdom Melee. Duh. Well, I believe this one's coming back because they got Mushroom Kingdom 2. I don't know why, and they have Mushroom Kingdom from the Smash 64 game. I don't know why they leave this one out. This one, I think, is pretty cool. I don't have much memories of playing this, but I remember I definitely have seen this stage before. Like, I know I've played it, and I've seen it, and it is a pretty cool stage. I like it. Maybe those platforms, like the ones that you step on and lower, can get a bit annoying, but like other than that, I like this stage, and it should definitely come back. Next up, I have to what I believe is the worst stage in not only Brawl, but in Super Smash Bros. History. Going on to the Brawl stages, we have Rumble Falls, yet another vertical scroller, and this one's the worst one by far, as there are many platforms to get stuck on, and sometimes the stage will even speed up, and it'll go sideways, and sometimes the parts are narrow, and it's really annoying. The stage is definitely the worst one. Plus, there are definitely better ways to represent Donkey Kong than not like this. Plus, again, all these vertical scrolling stages seem to be cut, with the exception of Poké Floats, because like Rainbow Ride is in the game, and Poké Floats is a fan favorite. So this one, I don't think literally anybody liked, and I don't think I just speak for myself when I say that. I mean, if you like the stage, more power to you, but at the same time, I don't get you. So, yeah, this one, I probably has one of the smallest chances of, well, the worst chances, sorry, of getting in. The only other stage missing from Brawl, aside from Flat Zone 2, which technically isn't even missing since there's Flat Zone X, PictoChat. Now, before you get confused, PictoChat 2 is in Smash Ultimate, not PictoChat 1. And while they may look the same, the drawings are different, which makes the effects and, must I say, hazards of the stage different. And the hazards aren't like Ridley, Yellow Devil, Flying Man, Metal Face hazards. It's just stuff on the stage. Like sometimes it can be extra platforms, sometimes it can be spikes, stuff like that. It's a cool stage and an interesting idea. So I think this one's likely just because we have both Pokemon Stadium 1 and Pokemon Stadium 2. We are probably getting both Mushroom Kingdom 1 and Mushroom Kingdom 2 from Melee, and we got the one from Smash 64. Why shouldn't we get the one? Why shouldn't we get why shouldn't we get PictoChat 1 and PictoChat 2? I think this one is coming. Next stage, moving on to stages from Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. We got Rainbow Road. I'm surprised this one hasn't been revealed yet. As, sure, we got Mario, the two Mario circuits, the one from Brawl being renamed Figure 8 Circuit, and the one from Smash 4, representing Mario Kart 8, just renamed to Mario Circuit. And sure, it's, those hazards are the same, the drivers and stuff, but, like, still, this is, it's something other than Mario Circuit. Sure, there's Figure 8 Circuit, but let's be real, that's Mario Circuit. There's something other than Mario Circuit, and that is Rainbow Road, one of the most popular tracks in Mario Kart. Plus, this stage I really liked. I'm sure a lot of other people did on the 3DS version, and it will just look amazing in HD. I think this stage is gonna make it. I sort of want it to make it more than I think it will, though, but I think it will. Next up, we got Pac Maze. I'm surprised this one has not showed up yet. Pac-Land has. This is definitely the best representation of Pac-Man you can possibly come up with. Pac-Maze is, at least for a stage here, since it's scrolling, is a really bad representation. Pac-Maze, there's nothing really stopping this stage from coming back. I mean, Bandai Namco is still working on this game, so therefore we should. What's the problem with getting both Pac-Man stages? I mean, we even got both the Windy Hill Zone and Green Hill Zone from Sonic. So there's clearly no reason to not have two third-party stages from the same franchise. I think this one's likely. Now moving on to Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, we got Jungle Hijinks. Now this is one of the most iconic levels in Donkey Kong Country as a franchise. So I believe that this stage should return, as though it does admittedly have a gimmick. It's fun. It never bothered me. Plus, this is just a good stage. And I'm sure if scrolling stages like Pac-Land, like Golden Plains, like Mushroomy Kingdom can return, I'm sure this one can, as it's not even a scrolling stage. And it's just a good stage. I like it. It's fun. I think this one's likely. Plus, you can probably turn off stage hazards and it'll probably make you just fight on the foreground. Think about that. I think this one's likely. As for Pyrosphere, yeah, I think you know why it's not coming back. Because of Ridley. Yeah, moving on. Next up is Orbital Gate Assault. Another stage that I believe has a fair chance of coming back. Though, the only thing I believe it has going for it is just its visuals. And I really don't like playing on this stage since I feel it is a pain in the ass and shouldn't be to play on this stage. And it's an annoying stage as well. I don't like this stage to play on it. But I do believe it will come back because it is a great representation of the Star Fox franchise. And just should come back. I think I'm in a minority here to say I don't like the stage. However, I'm not in a minority to say that it's not an easy stage to play on. But it's still a good stage and should come back. This one, I think, is coming back. Next up is Woolly World, and again, I think this one is coming back just because it's a nice representation of Yoshi. And Yoshi does have a lot of stages, so I would understand why this wouldn't come back. But it just should. There's nothing much from holding it back. I think this one's likely. And do I really need to explain why Miiverse isn't coming back? I don't. Yeah, because Miiverse isn't a thing anymore. It's taken down. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I think about all the stages. What's coming back, and why, and what's not coming back, and of course, why. Now, keep in mind that all that, out of those 15 stages, or at least roughly 15 stages, only 4 of them I don't think are coming back. That being Icicle Mountain, Rumble Falls, Pyrosphere, and Miiverse. 2 Melee stages and 2 Smash Wii U stages. Wow. Yeah, and even if they don't come back, it'll still be fun since we have so many stages already, and we're bound to have more because, let's be real, there's gonna be more than just 4 new stages. However, I could be wrong, but I believe Shockright would do that more than just that. I'm not like asking for more than just that, because I think like I'm already sold on this game, but like Sakurai would do more than just that. Let's be real. So yeah, oh yeah, I said I'll talk about Stage Builder. I don't really have much to say about Stage Builder. I think it's coming back just because it's been here since Brawl. And yeah, what they have to do is combine elements from Brawl Stage Builder and Smash 4 Stage Builder and not make it bad. Like, I wouldn't say Smash 4 Stage Builder was bad, but wasn't great either. Could have been a lot better. Yeah, let's move on to probably what you came here for, characters. Only 20 minutes into the video and I start talking about characters. So, here's what I think, and I might be wrong here, but I think there's going to be 4 more newcomers and 3 Echo Fighters. The 4 newcomers are Geno, Isaac, Skull Kid, and a Monster Hunter character. And the Echo Fighters are Isabelle, Shadow, and then I can't decide between these two, but either Ken or the Octoling. Let's talk about them. Now, the first person I want to talk about is Geno. This is going by the ballot, since you look at King K. Rool, you look at Ridley, you look at characters like Chrom or Dark Samus, or even Daisy, or even Simon Belmont. They're all characters that have been heavily requested. Okay, maybe not Daisy. I don't think Daisy was heavily requested. But Simon Belmont, Chrom, Dark Samus, especially Ridley and King K. Rool, have all been highly requested. The only character that is eligible for Smash, and has not been deconfirmed in any way, and that has not been in this game yet, and that has not been revealed yet. I already said that, but that has not, that has been requested a lot, is probably Geno. He's probably the most popular pick at this point. Geno, let's be real, there are many things going against Geno's inclusion. He hasn't been in the game since Super Mario RPG. Since then, he's been, I believe he's been referenced, or he might have made a cameo in one of the Mario and Luigi RPG games. I'm not sure, I don't quite remember. But Geno has not had a major appearance in a while. It would be great to have him in this. I was a bit on the fence about Geno. Sure, I wanted him at first, but I didn't think he was going to be in it. But now that this game, Sakurai is taking characters that were requests from the ballot. Geno is obviously a highly requested character on the ballot. So, yeah, Geno should be a lock at this point. I think Geno's getting in. Next character I want to talk about is Isaac from Golden Sun. Now, at first, when this game was first announced and everything, I was like, they gotta include Isaac, because Isaac's a character I've wanted since I've seen him as an assist trophy in Brawl. So I didn't really grow up at the age of the GBA when he was popular. I was like, oh, who is this dude? Shooting hands out of his hand. I then learned he can do a lot more than that. But Isaac would be a cool fighter, because since Splatoon is the first and probably only as of right now new IP represented in Smash Ultimate, why not bring in another one, Isaac? I'm talking about Nintendo IPs. Sure, there's Castlevania, but why not bring in Isaac from Golden Sun? Have some Golden Sun representation. Also, going back to the ballot, Isaac was a popular pick for the ballot. And not only for the ballot, I don't even think Sakurai is just focusing on the ballot. He's focusing on characters that have been highly requested in general. He's giving the fans what they wanted, what they want. And fans want Isaac. He's one of the most highly requested characters at this point, really. So Isaac, I believe, will be making his way into this game. Next up is Skull Kid. I think Skull Kid is gonna be in it, and so does everyone else at the moment right now. Skull Kid, now many people are going crazy over Skull Kid being in it because in the recent direct, there was those two pillows on the couch that had Skull Kid's color scheme. But like, I'm not gonna. It's pillows. They're pillows. But like, they do look exactly like Skull Kid's colors. And but I still think he should be in it for many reasons. One, of course, there's the obvious, we have not seen his assist trophy yet. And instead, we've seen the Moon's assist trophy, which may hurt Skull Kid actually, because you would have thought Skull Kid's final smash would have been the Moon, but you know, stuff. Skull Kid has a variety of moves. He has the Majora's Mask, so he can obviously have something that has to do with the Majora's Mask and integrate it into his final smash. And plus, we've seen him fight in like Hyrule Warriors, so he's no stranger to fighting. There's that. Plus, when he was revealed as an assist trophy, all the way back for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, I actually remember this. I always kept checking the website and shit. Sakurai had to point out that this is not a playable character, but rather an assist trophy. Because he knew Skull Kid is a popular character that people want in Smash. All the people requesting Skull Kid probably happened after Smash was finished, so like he couldn't really be like, okay, so let's just add Skull Kid because everyone wants him in. No. He was already in it before they can do anything about it as an assist trophy. But now that he's not in here as an assist trophy, but rather the Moon is in it as the Majora's Mask representation for assist trophies. Can Skull Kid be a playable fighter? I think he can. Though there is the possibility that he is an assist trophy in this game, just not shown, because like you would have thought he would have been shown at the direct, but the direct did only have assist trophies that are new, with the exception of Ashley. But you know, Skull Kid, who knows? He could have also just been a retired assist trophy. There's that. But yeah, Skull Kid, what do you think? Do you think Skull Kid's coming in? I think he is. This next one is probably the least likely out of the four newcomers, a Monster Hunter character, but hear me out. In the direct, they made Rathalos not only an assist trophy, but a stage hazard, or probably it looks more like a part of some sort of story or adventure mode. And there's like, it's probably an adventure mode or story mode thing, because you always see one character fighting the character, and the stage looks more like one of those things you'll see in Subspace. Not to say that Subspace is coming back, as it probably won't, but yeah. Now, I originally thought, oh, okay, they're just giving some Monster Hunter representation, but like, it would make, I wouldn't be saying, oh, there probably will be a Monster Hunter character if it was just an assist trophy. If it was just an assist trophy, I would think that like, I wouldn't think that a Monster Hunter character is coming, but since you fight a Monster Hunter boss, which is a third-party character, a Monster Hunter boss in some sort of story mode or adventure mode, it's a third party as well. If this was a Nintendo-owned property, that would also be different, but it's not. There is the fact that it's another Capcom franchise, and how many Capcom characters do we need? We got Mega Man, we got Ryu, we might get Ken that I'll get to later, and then Monster Hunter character. I don't know, but I think Monster Hunter stands a good chance. Alright, now to the Echo Fighters. Next up is Isabelle, or should I say first up, since we're not talking about Echo Fighters. Isabelle, it should be a lock at this point. I mean, all the leaks that said Simon Belmont was going to be in it, and that said Chrom and Dark Samus were going to be in it, and that even guest Richter also said that Isabelle was going to be an Echo Villager. Now, I cannot actually picture Isabelle taking Villager's moveset, but that probably is absolutely happening, especially since, here we go with it again, we haven't seen Isabelle's assist trophy, and not only that, it seems that she has been replaced with Kapp'n. Sure, a franchise can have more than one assist trophy, but in Brawl, we had Mr. Rossetti. In Smash Wii U, and 3DS, we of course had Isabelle. And in this game, we now have Kapp'n. It's a pattern. We keep getting one Animal Crossing character, and then they get removed by another one each game as an assist trophy. So there's that. So Isabelle's likelihood isn't high as an assist trophy. As an Echo Fighter, a Villager is almost definite. I will not be shocked. Though when I see it, I will be happy because Isabelle is cool and we get more Animal Crossing representation. And that's great. Yeah, I think Isabelle's coming. Next up is Shadow the Hedgehog. This one is another lock. I even had him at number 1 on my top 5 characters that would work as Echo Fighters list. And I actually forgot to include Isabelle on that list. Because she honestly, I don't think would work as an Echo Fighter. But anyways, this is about Shadow. Shadow also flies under the same thing as Isabelle. We have not seen his assist trophy yet. And his assist trophy has probably been replaced by Knuckles. And they gave Knuckles homing attacks. Knuckles doesn't have homing attacks. So they don't care. They'll just make Shadow have his own moves. Not that. They'll make him copy Sonic. But of course, they don't have to completely copy who they're echoing. Shadow can have some original moves. He could have the Chaos Spear or something. Chrom, for example, his Final Smash is not like any other Fire Emblem characters. He's supposed to be an echo of Roy, but he has Ike's up special. So he's still echoing someone else at the same time, but it's not who his main echo is. That's complicated. But yeah, and plus Richter Belmont showed that a third-party franchise can have 2 characters, and they can have an Echo Fighter. So that would be great. Shadow, I think you're coming in, buddy. And now the third Echo Fighter that I think will be in it is going to be between the Octolings and Ken. Now, I really don't know. I mean, I originally thought Ken because the Octolings are too new and everything. and like we just had the Inklings, but then again we got Simon Belmont and Richter Belmont on Simon Belmont's first debut as a Castlevania representative, and Ken is a third-party character. But then again, we can have third-party Echo Fighters, so it's not that big of a deal. They are both just as likely. So I in a perfect world, I would want both of them in, but I know they're not adding 4 more. It's quite obvious that they're doing Isabel and Shadow, but I believe there's going to be 1 more Echo Fighter, and it's going to be either Ken or the Octolings. You comment below which one, or maybe if I remember, since this video will take me so long, if I remember to include this, I'll put in a poll. Might have already done that, might see it popping up now. And if I already done that, you would have already voted, so you would have already known. I'm gonna... Yeah. Well, those are the Echo Fighters. Now I'm gonna talk about this new mode, supposed mode, Spirits, people are talking about. So this is the tweet where some guy depixelated the pixelated mode on the menu screen in the Direct, and they saw that it read Spirits. Now many people have been wondering, what could this be? Could it be in some sort of adventure mode? Well, it has to be. Well, how else? I mean, then again, I don't know why it would be on the... It wouldn't be in, like, Games and More. But, like... I mean, it is the adventure mode. Let's just assume it's the adventure mode. Maybe that would explain why you see characters dying so much. Why you saw Mega Man, Mario, Luigi, probably King Dedede all die. I mean, yeah. That's spirit mode, alright. So I think it's gonna have to do with something, do with something like characters getting killed off and shit. It's probably gonna be pretty dark for a Smash Brothers game, but who knows? I mean, we already got a dead Luigi, a dead Mario, a dead Mega Man. It's bleh. I don't really know. I don't really know what to say about this. We do need a story mode, though. Or, probably not a full-fledged, in-depth story mode like Subspace Emissary, though that would be amazing with all these characters. No, we need, like, at least something like Melee's adventure mode. That would be great. That would work with all these characters. That's... Like, like, Subspace Emissary took a while, and what got Brawl so rushed. So I understand why that didn't return in Smash 4. But they should have had some sort of adventure mode, like in Melee's. And instead we got fucking Smash Tour. And Brawl, in the 3DS version, we got Smash Run, which is okay. I liked Smash Run. Many people thought it was mediocre, but I liked Smash Run. But it's not an adventure mode. So there's that. And while we're on the subject of modes, let's talk about some other stuff. Like Classic Mode. I really do hope that it's not just fights. I do hope we get board the platforms, break the targets, stuff like that. I do hope that we get that. And then there's All-Star Mode. Now, I want it to be like in Smash 4's All-Star Mode, where you play, where you fight certain people from like their time of being introduced and shit. That would be cool with all these characters. Or they can do... Nah. I was gonna say they can do Introduction to Smash, but they've already done that. We also need event mode. We haven't gotten event mode. Going back to All-Star mode, since there's already something I forgot to say. I really do hope All-Star mode isn't as frustrating to lose as it was in Smash 4. What I mean by that is when you die, you're done. Like, they should give you more than one stock when you do All-Star mode. That would be great. And we also need Stadium. Let's not have fucking Angry Birds, also known as Target Blast. Let's have a good fucking mode like Break the Targets. This is going to be the Ultimate Smash. The Ultimate Smash would have Break the Targets. Plus, since there's going to be boss fights like that Dracula one and the Rathalos one, we should have a boss battle mode. That would be great. Now, as for when I think all this stuff is being revealed, I believe that sometime next month, by the time I'm recording this, it's August. So sometime in September, before like Nintendo's like online service launches, they should drop a Nintendo Direct focusing on like the rest of 2018, the online service, and they should end it with a character trailer. Probably end it with a character like Monster Hunter, a third-party character that I don't think many people asked for, but it would be cool. They think it would be cool that they're in. And then after that, they announced that they're having one final direct about the game before it launches, because they need one of those. And then they'll announce the other 3 newcomers as well as the 3 Echo Fighters and everything else I talked about. Oh my god, this was such a long video. Oh, damn. I gotta rest. This video's gonna take long to render just because I was honestly expecting it to be longer. I wasn't expecting to be 40 minutes. I was expecting it to be longer because I had so much to talk about. There's even other stuff not relating to Smash to talk about, like Nintendo earlier today just announced that Diablo 3 will be coming to the Switch. And I like that. That's great. But yeah, be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe. If you stuck to this video the whole time, I thank you. You are awesome, and I love you. But don't take that too seriously. But yeah, be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.